Welcome to Light Coaching Academy. I am Muhammad Rahman. In this video you will learn about HTML forms. HTML forms are very important because you will be definitely using these forms many times in your websites. If you want to make a register page, sign up page or contact page, so you must have to use forms of HTMLs because websites get data from the users using forms and send it to the servers. So let's see the definition of HTML form. So I am on W3 School website. Let's see what's W3 School say about HTML form. An HTML form is used to collect user input. The user input is most often sent to the server for processing. So for the purposes of collecting data from the user, we have to use HTML forms. This is a sample form. First name, and this the input field, and the last name, and another input field, and the submit button. When we click on this submit button, it will process this data. So the form tag is used for making form of HTML. So first we have to use the form tag, the form starting tag and the form closing tag, and here inside the form element will be rendered. So the inside of the form tag we use is the input tag. Input tag may be of different kind. So it may be the text field, checkbox, radio buttons, submit buttons, or password buttons. It depends on the type of the input field. So there are the different types of the input fields, and the type attribute specify the type of that in a specific input field. So if you want to take text as an input field, then we have to use the type attribute equal to text. If you want to make a radio button, then the type will be radio. Same as the checkbox, submit, and button. If you want to make a form which take name from the user, then we have to use the input type text. So this is the code of this form. Label is used for this. This is the label, and this is also the label, and this is how the input type text looks like. Let's see this form practically in our VS Code editor. If you don't get it, don't worry, I will explain each and every input type in a detail, so stay with me. Created 09 underscore form.html in our working directory, and here we will make our form. So what we have to do, we have to make a form tag. So for that, write form, this will give the form tag, and inside the form tag, this form tag is necessary, and inside the form tag we have to use input fields. And for the input field we just have to write what? Input. It will give the emit abbreviation of input tag. Input is a self-closing tag. This will give you an input field. Let's save the file and click on go live. See, this is input type text. Here we can put text, suppose Rahman. So for the text field we must have to use input type text. Now let's give it to the label of this field. Label is something, name. This is the label for this input field. Just ignore this id attribute. We will later on discuss the attributes of input fields, so we will discuss this for. Just remove this, save this file, and go to see. This is the label. So suppose I give it first name, and copy this and last name. And similarly copy this, just save the file. This is first name and last name. So this is a simple form. We just put input type text. We can put br tag here, so it will be vertically aligned. This is, I put another br tag. So this is simple HTML form. We will later on style this form using CSS. I think this is enough for this video, and in our next video I will explain the different types of input fields with their attributes. So stay with me. Thank you guys.